The sound of silence presses heavy against the reinforced steel walls of the cell. A man once called a god, now powerless, sits hunched on the edge of a cot. His hands tremble slightly, scarred with fresh bruises, blood staining his knuckles from futile strikes against unbreakable walls. His cape is gone. His hope too. All that remains is Clark Kent, the man behind the emblem of Superman, imprisoned, weakened, and haunted by what has come before. He exhales sharply, eyes fixed on the dim glow of the cell's security lights. His voice carries both sorrow and frustration. Superman, it didn't have to be this way. This war, this pain, all the lives lost. Bruce, I swear it could have been different. If you had just been a friend. The shadows shift. From the other side of the cell, the figure of Batman emerges, his cowl casting a long silhouette across the floor. His tone is sharp, precise, as cutting as the edge of a blade. Batman, I'm not to blame for the blood on your hands, Clark. The words hit harder than any kryptonite could. Superman rises, fury burning in his eyes. He slams a weakened fist against the glass barrier, the sound echoing through the hall. Superman, oh you sanctimonious ass. I'm supposed to be the alien, and yet you're the one incapable of a human response. What we could have achieved together, Bruce? What we could have built? But you, he steps closer, teeth clenched, you turned your back on me. He stops, chest heaving with rage. Slowly he sinks back onto the cot, his voice breaking. Superman, well, you won. The world is yours now. Batman doesn't move, his presence as immovable as stone. His voice drops, carrying the weight of his mission. Batman, I don't want the world, Clark. I want to repair what you tore apart. But in my world, there's no one left to tell you the truth. Superman's gaze hardens, bitterness carving into his features. Superman, Alfred is gone. Your Robin's gone. Tim, Jason, Damian. You failed them all, Bruce. Just as you failed me. The words pierce like daggers. Behind the cowl, Bruce Wayne's jaw tightens, but his mask holds. He turns away, his cape shifting as he prepares to leave. Superman shouting after him, goodbye, Batman. Turn your back again. In the end, you'll seek the ultimate control. You always do. Because you're just a scared child, trying to stop two bullets. The final words echo down the corridor. Batman's steps falter for a second, just a second, before he continues walking, leaving behind the cell, the man, and the reminder of wounds that never healed. Behind him, Superman sits in silence. The great man of steel reduced to a prisoner. A fallen god whispering into the dark. Superman, we could have been better, Bruce, we could have been better. The heavy doors shut, sealing the end of one conversation, and igniting the beginning of something darker. The steel doors groan as they lock into place, and Batman steps into the dimly lit corridor. For a moment, the silence is absolute. Then a voice breaks it. Harley Quinn, ouch Batsy. That line about a scared kid trying to stop two bullets? Cool. Even for you. Leaning casually against the wall is Harley Quinn, twirling a pink box in her hands like a toy. She pops it open, revealing one cupcake. Bright frosting. A candy heart. She grins, mischievous as ever. Harley, I had two, you'll never guess what happened to the other one. Batman stops, his expression hidden but his eyes narrowing. His response is dry, humorless. Batman, you ate it. Harley gasps dramatically. Harley, truly you are the world's greatest detective. For a brief moment, the suffocating weight of Superman's words lifts. Harley's chaotic energy crashes against Batman's grim aura like fire against ice. They begin walking side by side, through the hall and into the open night. Gotham's scarred skyline greets them. Dark towers riddled with cracks, neon lights flickering against broken streets. A city that survived the war but not without wounds. Batman's voice cuts through the night. Oh, tired. Honest. Batman, I know my shortcomings. I know my failures. Alfred. Tim. Jason. Damian. All of them, gone. The world's broken, Harley. And I can't rebuild it alone. Harley tilts her head, her playful grin softening just slightly. Harley, you finally admitting you need help? Miracles do happen. She straddles her motorcycle, revving the engine. Her jester's outfit glows under the neon, but her eyes, sharp and thoughtful, study the man in front of her. Harley, it's okay, Bats. I know what you're about to ask. I've been thinking about it for a while. You've lost so many people close to you. And maybe you need someone who won't leave. Batman steps closer, his voice quiet. Batman, I need someone I can trust. Harley smirks, pointing a finger at him. Harley, Don't think for a second I'm changing my outfit or letting you call me Robin. Not happening. The engine roars to life, the sound vibrating through the night. She looks back, her grin returning, though her voice carries sincerity. Harley, let me make a call, Bats. And then I'll decide if you get to call me anything at all. With that, Harley Quinn speeds into the darkness, leaving the world's greatest detective standing alone beneath the fractured Gotham sky. For the first time in a long time, Bruce Wayne feels something unfamiliar. Not grief. Not anger. But a fragile, fleeting spark of hope. The night air is sharp as Harley Quinn rides into the distance. The city stretches before her like a battlefield scarred by time. Every streetlight flickers, every rooftop carries memories of war. And yet, in her chest, a question burns. Could she really stand beside Batman? Could chaos and order share the same mission? Meanwhile, back in the fortress-like prison, Superman sits alone. His rage has burned itself out, leaving behind only the ashes of regret. His voice, barely above a whisper, echoes in the cold cell. Superman, what we could have built together, Bruce? What we could have saved. His fists tighten, not with power but with helplessness. For the first time in his life, Superman isn't the unstoppable force. He is simply a man haunted by mistakes. On a distant rooftop, Batman stands, the cape fluttering against the city's winds. Gotham lies beneath him, broken yet breathing. His mind replays Clark's words, his accusations, his truths. A father figure buried. Children lost. Friends turned enemies. And still the mission goes on. Then the Bat communicator crackles to life. Harley's voice, bright and teasing but edged with seriousness, fills his ear. Harley, all right, Bats. I made my call. If you really want me on your little rebuilding crusade, I got one condition. You let me keep calling it the Quiver. Arrow Cave is so last season. Batman doesn't respond. His silence is his language. But in the shadows of his mask, a faint smirk threatens to break through. For the first time in a long while, he doesn't feel entirely alone. Inside the cell, Superman leans back, staring at the ceiling. His voice drops low, venom and sorrow entwined. Superman, you'll fail again, Bruce. You always do. And when you do, who will be there to stop you? The camera lingers on his face, his eyes burning with both pain and a hint of something dangerous. A reminder that though he is caged, he is never truly broken. The story fades on two paths. A fallen god imprisoned, yet still casting a long shadow. A broken man and a madwoman, walking toward an uncertain future where hope and chaos intertwine. And in the distance, the world holds its breath, waiting to see if it will be rebuilt,